Morning, thank you so much for joining us on TVC Breakfast Saturday. I'm Emmanuel Ajayi.
I am Winfrey Agbeleshe. It's the 23rd day of May 2026. And as you can see, the Three Musketeers are back.
Absolutely. Someone disappeared last week and she's back.
Someone disappeared a week before that.
Okay.
And a week before that, someone else disappeared.
Okay. So we all did the disappearing act.
Yes.
At one time or the other.
We are back again.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Saturday edition of TVC Breakfast. My name is Etoma Edu. It promises to be a very interesting package, so don't go away.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, the activities during the week, on Thursday was my birthday.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's true.
Did you hear what
your message? I got
you didn't get
message.
You didn't get my message?
Okay, maybe yesterday on
yesterday.
Well, thank you.
You
give me the accolade of dancing every Saturday because anytime I come on the show, there's this vibe you get from me.
So where's the cake, please?
Don't worry,
I thought I would come here and there will be cake.
No, the cake is coming. Just relax.
Wow.
And by the way, you were not here last week. What transpired?
What transpired last week? How do you mean here? I should be
No,
asking
you.
Oh, I actually, I was actually meant to be in, but I traveled for a funeral. And I thought I could come in before then, but I mean, things happened. Events didn't necessarily pan out the way I hoped it was going to be.
Well,
so, yeah.
thank God you're back.
Yes.
Interesting developments in the polity this morning. Looking at reviews of the primaries of the APC. The APC took Nigeria on a standstill this week, and we're discussing this on the program this one. But let's tell you that former President Goodluck Jonathan has warned that Nigeria's democracy may face a deeper legitimacy crisis if courts continue to decide election winners while the voters at the ballot box. Now, speaking at the opening of the Nigerian Bar Association Law Week in 2026, the former president said politicians now rush to the court after election because they believe judges can overturn the will of the people. Jonathan described the growing number of post-election litigations as a threat to democratic stability in Nigeria. Now, former President Goodluck Jonathan is warning Nigerians against running to the court to get the election decided. This is becoming a worrying development that we're seeing at the moment. He's saying that this should stop. What's your reaction to this development?
Oh, well, first of all, I would say I am very anticipatory of the 2027 elections, considering everything that's happening right now. Like, I like the fact that I'm looking to the left, I'm seeing bats, to the right, goose. I'm just like, what is literally really going on?
It's a basketball case.
Exactly, and I feel it's just going to be it is already a very intensely interesting field of events happening, and as the time goes by, it's still going to be more interesting. And of course, it's actually important he comes out to say this because, I mean, even inter-party politics, we've literally seen a lot of people having to run to the courts for, we see the court will give this order today, tomorrow this one will say this. So it's just been a lot, and also even the judgments and with regards to INEC and all of that has been coming out. So a lot is happening. So it's only normal that he speaks about this because, I mean, come 2027, a lot of people will want things to go different ways. And when they feel they didn't get the result they want at the ballots, they will definitely want to proceed to the courts, literally get an overturned judgment or, I mean, things like that. But then again, we need to actually be aware of this. But I think more than just saying it is now literally sitting back and looking at, okay, fine, what can be done to reduce litigations after the elections have been done. I think that actually should be the focus. So yeah.
Well, my answer to that question is political offices shouldn't be that attractive. It should be more service-oriented. When political offices are so attractive, politicians get desperate. And it's that desperation that causes all these running to court. No, this result is not right, that result is not right. Because those offices are too attractive, also it makes promotes godfatherism, in politics and so on. So until we have a political system that makes political office more service-oriented, we might keep having this. But it is good that a former president is the one that came out and said something like this.
Yeah.
Nigeria, he actually wasn't talking to Nigerians, he was talking to politicians.
Actually, yes.
He was talking to politicians.
Are
politicians are Nigerians, but no, they are a class. They are a class of their own.
Yeah.
You know, once we get politicians imbibe this spirit of sportsmanship, and that is a very tall order with the way it is right now. You know, we might see something like that, but for me, make those offices more service-oriented than as
so at what point can we make it service-oriented when we're having a lot of aspirants coming out for this particular election? You can look at the APC primaries from the House of Reps to the Senate, to the National Assembly, and also to the State House of Assembly, and to the governorship. Now today we're having the presidential primary of the APC. You keep seeing people coming out to say, okay, one person is challenging the president into this election, Stanley Osifo, saying that he is also eligible to become the president of Nigeria.
I am eligible to become the president of Nigeria.
So at what point can you have an election that is free and fair, that is also credible, that you not have people have to go to court to go and challenge the result of the election?
Emmanuel, the way I see this thing, elections, why we have elections is because several people are interested in the same office. Several people want to serve under the same office, all right? And that happens everywhere in the world. Okay, now, the issue here is the power that goes with it and all, how do I put it, all the official lages that follow these offices. That's why people get so desperate. You know, at the presidential level is not even bad. Look at what is happening at state levels.
Absolutely. Let me use this particular, is it lexicon now, that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. We'll take a break at the moment, and when we come back from the break, it's time to check what the papers are saying. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.